Hey guys, it's Josh, and welcome back to the Not So Bad Bachelor Pad, your favorite podcast for learning how to balance between being a functional adult and a raging dumpster fire. Some days, let's be honest, we're all a bit of a dumpster fire. Today is a special mini episode with our guest, Fletcher Ellington. I was going back, and through the edit, I was like, this is too good to waste. So sit back and enjoy this episode. Is there a topic that you just haven't really had a chance to delve into that you've been kind of itching to talk about?
Yeah, and it's probably a good thing that no one's asked me about it yet because I'm really still wrestling with this.
I love this question because of that very answer. Because I think it's okay. We're always updating our software. So I think it's okay to not know how you feel or have a feeling in this moment and then change it. Because a lot of people, they don't realize that. The narrative that I had as a kid changed when I became a teenager, as a young adult, and then when anything else in life happens. So currently, I would love to get your perspective on it. Let's hear where you're at right now.
Yeah, so what I'm really working on and exploring is this concept of radical acceptance, self-acceptance. I thought I was for a lot of years I thought I was okay with who I was. And I am okay with who I am. And I mean I like myself. But this past 18 months, there's been some things that as I continue to go deeper and deeper with my process of self-inquiry, I realized that I have some shame. I've got some things that I'm ashamed of that I've done in the past, done, said, ways of being that I never shared with anybody. And because I realized I'm ashamed. And then what I realized was that there were a number of things I was feeling shameful about because I'd never exposed the oxygen. And I believe our secrets continue to fester until they're exposed to oxygen. When we finally say them, share them, reveal them, they then lose a lot of their power, those secrets. And so I had been carrying these around, and I was so used to carrying them around and so used to that shame that I really didn't even see them. Yeah, they were just like camouflaged in my mind somehow. I guess what I'm saying is I'm dealing with some past shame that has gotten in the way of total self and
Go
that's
ahead.
the journey I'm on currently.
No, that's big. Um, I love starting the day. Every day I do this, but I love starting the day with a bit of self reflection. And most of the time, it's me facing forward, thinking of how can I be 1% better today than I was yesterday. But maybe we need to, at least me, I'm not going to talk for everybody in this instance, but maybe I need to also see what am I ignoring? Because there's so many, like people with long hair. When you cut your hair, you're like, wow, I feel so much lighter. Or when you look at old clothes that don't fit you anymore and be like, dude, I lost some weight or like whatever. There are things that we carry on us that we just we've been with us so long that we don't feel them, we don't notice them anymore. Maybe that's the thing that's holding us back too, just as a culture that isn't connecting the way as authentically anymore. Is we're so used to things weighing on us, or we're just ignoring. We have these blinders on to certain things that they're actually secretly hindering our movements, kind of lagging
Mm-hmm.
us, weighing us down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Old stories that I need to let go of. And I and I couldn't let go of them because they weren't in my awareness. And then when sometimes and some of them have come into my awareness and I'm like, ooh, that's ugly. Ooh, that's ugly. Right?
Yeah,
But
we wouldn't be former dumpster fires if we didn't have a couple of moments we were a little ashamed of, you
yeah,
know?
that's right. But the cool thing is, and the exciting thing is that we can, the message of shame is that you violated one of your own rules for yourself or a rule of the community at large. And so as I've come into learning about these bits of shame that I've got, the message of guilt is that I violated a rule for myself or a rule of the community at large. Shame is that there's something wrong with me inherently. It has nothing to do with my actions. So now I get to really look at like why do I feel that way? What's the story that I've been telling myself? And again, getting curious, right? And the beautiful thing that's happened as a result of this, Josh, is that when I get clarity about what actually happened, and then I can create a new empowering story, And if there's something I need to go and clean up, like no joke, I just made amends with somebody from high school. That was decades ago. And I had never spoken to them. I mean, since I treated them really badly. And when I realized that that was one of those things that was weighing down, I was feeling shameful and guilty about. I reached out on Facebook and I had an opportunity to clean it up with this guy, and he was extremely gracious. But it was like what you said, like I felt lighter. I felt like, oh, thank goodness but I didn't have that in my awareness for so long.
No, like I said, I'm glad that you shared that, and I hope that this is a separate segment at this point that I'm going to share with the audience. But I always say that it's never too late to try to repair a bridge, no matter how bad you burnt it. But don't repair the bridge because you want people to use it. Repair the bridge because you want to fix it. And there are a lot of relationships that I lost that I wasn't able to rekindle. But like you said, I realized that, hey, I needed to clean this up. So for myself, I reached out, I tried to make amends, or I at least own my part, own up to my guilt, own up to my shame. And if they wanted to be receptive of it and build the bridge, or like I say, even if we don't do it, we're not going to be best friends, maybe. Just that thank you, or you don't know how that could help somebody. So the fact that you did it for yourself, whatever comes of it, comes of it. I think that's a really big thing that more people should try. Hey guys, remember, this is just a clip of the full episode. So if you want to hear more of what Fletcher had to say, click the link down below to see the full episode available on our YouTube page or streaming on all platforms. Give it a listen. Until the next time.